How to draw Mario. Let's learn how to draw Mario, one of the most popular cartoon characters ever, famous from the smash hit Super Mario Bros. Video game series. And to make the lesson all the more Marioish, I made it so that you can add one of the power-up items that appear throughout the games. In the example above, it's the 1-up mushroom, good for 1 extra life. First step, how to draw Mario. One of the tricky things about drawing Mario is his hat. Actually, it's usually quite simple, but because of the position I chose to draw him in, it can be tricky getting the brim looking the right way. To help you mark off the positioning of his hat, I included sort of a mohawk in the framework, extending above his head so you can keep things in line as you progress. As with many cartoon characters, Mario is fairly simple to draw. But, due to the stance I've got him in here, and because there are a few extras involved, the hat, the power-up, I thought this would make a nice intermediate level lesson. The green circle, by the way, helps to position the power-up item that you'll draw at the very end of the lesson. And now, let's draw Mario. Second step, how to draw Mario's head. Looking at the framework, a great place to begin your drawing is right at the center of the cross. And yes, just like in other lessons here, the cross helps to mark off the left/right and upper/lower parts of his head. Here's how to draw Mario's head. Something you should keep in mind here, there's more than just one look that Mario takes on. And I'm not just referring to outfits. Depending on the video game, cartoon series, toy we're talking about, Mario, similar to Sonic actually, has taken on a number of different looks over the years. Sometimes you'll see him with different shaped, slightly more manga-style eyes. Other times, it's just black ovals, and no white or inner portion. My point? Pick a Mario style that you like best, and see if you can incorporate that particular style into this lesson. The changes are really only minuscule, so it's a very doable task. Okay, let's move on to drawing his body. Third step, how to draw Mario's body. Well, now that the head's in place, it's time to draw in his body. This can be accomplished in a relatively simple manner, working our way from top to bottom, beginning with his overall straps. Like so. And Dora. So many steps later, you've got your finished Mario drawing, minus your lightly sketched underlying framework, and plus 1 power-up mushroom. As you can very well see, the mushroom is super simple to draw. It's just a circle with a slight extension at the bottom, making room for its eyes. And, when all is said and draw, you're going to want to color your final drawing. And if you like, you might want to consider a totally different look, power-up included, altogether. Final step, that's how to draw Mario. As I mentioned up top, Mario takes on a number of different looks. Here, I decided to go with Fireball Mario. As we all know, grabbing the Fire Flower power-up is what causes the transition. A bit more complex in comparison to the 1-up mushroom from above, you'll need to change his left hand slightly, so that he's holding the flower at its base. Actually though, the flowers seen in the game don't have a stem this long, they have a more tulip-look appearance where the leaves originate from the very base. Still, I figured why not make it a bit longer for the occasion? Well, fellow Super Mario Bros. Fan, that pretty much wraps up our lesson. And for sure, now that you know how to draw Mario, why not give Luigi a shot? They look very similar, see if you can account for the various differences as you make your way through a second time.